Alright, mic is on. We are just waiting to load in the chat. I should be coming up on your screen.
Already batting 1,000.
Yeah, we hadn't even started and you were already cracking up.
Because I did something stupid. 9 times out of 10, I am always doing something stupid.
This time
Why aren't you coming up?
This time you caught yourself, though.
Yeah, I did. Well, actually, you did.
Should be up. Should be up now.
No, sir.
Nope. Says I'm up.
I believe you. Okay, there we go.
There we go. All right. Anyway,
now
hi.
I can moderate.
Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome to another episode of Ross Quit with Wife Quit Wednesday. As I said, Ross Quit, and
It's a hyphen.
today, regardless of how long it takes, we are beating Mass Effect 1 today.
Which is exactly why I called it long haul truckin'. Okay, it's gonna be an event.
It may or may not be that bad. We have two major missions left, and they kind of go right into each other. So it's not like we have to go place to place to place to place to place to place.
We'll be fine.
Are you gonna do your traditional opening?
Yes, I am. I'm not gonna dance crazy though, because honestly, like
wow,
I
you
have.
pulled a Thane there.
No, I know. I have still a massive ass headache. Yes, I knew it. I knew it.
Not cooperating.
Oh boy.
Oh,
It's not a Ross Quit stream if we don't start it off with an inability to play sound alerts.
Sound alert browser is not offline.
Apparently, yes, it is.
Okay. Properties.
She doesn't like.
Shut down source.
Apparently
Right.
not.
Nope, and it's freezing my computer as I'm trying to do this.
Yay! Yeah, it's checked. It's checked.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, let me. Your browser source is offline. No, it is not.
But apparently it is.
I'm logged in twice now. It's not you, because it's not even letting me do it
I'm
here.
just gonna refresh it. I figure we should.
Okay, why? Now it's not even giving me the option to test in browser source.
Oh.
Did I kill my audio files?
Did you? No, no, no.
Hold on, I'm stuck. Hold on. As the galaxy just swirls around us. Hello? There it goes. There it is. Alright, so we are going to do our...
I forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udino wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his Geth.
I knew they'd come around. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, ma'am.
A queen. To be sure.
And if anybody is curious about the thing at the bottom right, it's just a... If anybody wants to help out, they can. It's not an obligation. So...
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the terminus
That's not
systems.
enough.
You think a blockade's gonna stop him? He's on Ilos looking for the conduit right now. What are you doing about that?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mule Relay, deep inside the terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
Send me after him.
One ship going into the terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation
And what about
under
the conduit?
control.
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon. The conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
And what about the Reapers?
Sovereign's the real threat. Saren's just a servant of the Reapers.
Only you have seen the Reapers. And then only in visions. We won't invade the terminus systems because of a dream.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than
no.
you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice.
This is a mistake.
Are you insane? After everything I have done, you still don't believe me.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
That's annoying me.
Commander, I've got a message from Captain Anderson.
How'd you know I'm here?
Are you spying on me, Joker?
No, ma'am. Just knew you were on the ship and figured I'd pass the message on. The captain said to meet him
Oh,
at
yeah, we
Flux,
can meet the,
that club down in the wards.
The right-wing nut jobs.
Because no place is complete without right-wing nut jobs.
Who are we taking on this little adventure? Because I mean,
Oh,
there's
we'll take Hayden.
Equalizing interior pressure
All
with
right.
exterior atmosphere.
Oh, God.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has
A little
the
more
deck.
than 5 minutes in, and we are already in
glitching
glitchy
out.
weirdness.
Holy shit!
I need you to get it together, Commander.
Admiral Kahoku, a respected member of the Alliance military, has passed away.
Has not passed
The
away.
veteran
He
soldier
got
who won the
murdered.
love of his troops during conflict with the Batarians died of natural causes. Kahoku is survived by his wife and 3 children, who are planning a small private memorial service.
Way to cover your ass, guys.
So let's actually go markets, because those people will be right outside Flux, and then we can go inside Flux. But if we took the Flux rapid transit, we'd actually be inside.
Yeah.
We never determined what talking to these guys actually did.
They're racists.
No, but like later on.
Excuse me! You're
Like,
the Spectre,
I don't remember
right?
seeing them in 2 or 3. Unless you, I guess you joined them?
Commander Shepard, it is an honor to speak with you.
Thanks.
What's this demonstration about?
I'm Charles Saraceno of the Terra Firma Party. With Armistice Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
You're marking the end of the first contact war with a protest.
As we have every year for the last 26 years. The war taught humanity a lesson that some would forget. If we don't stand up for ourselves,
Then you've
no one
learned
else
nothing.
will.
I thought the lesson of the first contact war was that there's other life in the galaxy and they have opinions too.
Perhaps so, Commander. But if aliens feel free to express their opinions at gunpoint, why shouldn't we?
What happened at the mass relay was a misunderstanding. If you saw a child about to touch a gun, wouldn't you stop them?
I'd pull them away, yes. I wouldn't shoot them dead.
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain Baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space.
No shit.
I don't know terra firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences, politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
It's a good theory, but these people are making it sound like a racial issue.
I can't deny that some of our supporters have extreme views, but our platform is also supported by economists, sociologists, and medical
Yeah, it's no
professionals.
excuse.
It sounds very familiar to something that happened
It
to
does
Beers.
sound very familiar.
But you don't do anything to curtail the racist comments of your members.
Of course not, Commander. Whether I disagree with them or not, they have the right to express their opinion.
Yeah, the appeasement.
Sorry, I believe we need to work peacefully with other races.
We've heard that before in human history. Well-meaning naivete leads to declarations of peace in our time. We can't allow anything like Shanxi to happen again. I don't suppose I could convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidacy. The support of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
The occupation of Shanxi couldn't happen again. We weren't even sure there were aliens to garrison against back then.
It's still a powerful symbol, Commander. Shanxi is the only human territory ever occupied by an
Yeah, I
alien
won't support
species.
You have the right to your opinion, Mr. Saraceno, but with all due respect, I disagree with it.
I understand. I'm glad you support the democratic process, at least. Thank you for your time, Commander. Remember terra firma on Election Day, because terra firma
Yeah, I'd
remembers
rather
you.
not.
Well, he tends to be a little more cordial than a bunch of other people we know, or we've seen.
We know.
Oh yeah, you're the guy that wants.
Who are you?
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
I'm listening.
What kind of situation are we talking about?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you
Yeah,
are.
I get it.
I understand, it's important, so what do you need?
Well, in order to do my best for humanity, I need the best resources on the market. There's a mental stimulant that increases alertness and cognitive function. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
What exactly is this stimulant?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
If you know the monthly limits, why'd you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
You should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Why is this deal so important?
The Solarians want to set up long-term trade agreements. There are billions of credits at stake. If I don't get the drug, my assistant will take over and mess up the whole deal. It would be a disaster.
You should put some trust in
Oh
your
my
assistant.
God.
Didn't
Welcome
you
in.
train
Thank
him?
you for the bits.
Hi,
My
hi.
assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until
How
we
you
show
doing
them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians.
Shoot, I gotta-
Yeah, forget my assistant.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is
There
just a
we go.
one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on
Playing
stimulants close to the
Cuphead.
legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
For punishment.
I don't see all the top negotiators
Saw the
soliciting
other
help
day.
to go
I
over
saw,
the legal
saw when
limit,
he was
Keeler.
playing, or when they
Maybe
were
you're
playing,
right.
But
I've been
was,
trying to keep humanity
I was at
strong,
work, so I
and
couldn't watch.
maybe I've pushed myself too
Dang
hard.
it.
I'll tell you what. This will be the last
How
time
far
I
are
use
you?
the
How far are you in
stimulant.
Cuphead?
After
Because,
this deal is finished, I'll get
I've
treated.
beaten it once. I actually mean to go back to it.
No trade negotiation is worth ruining your life for. Let it go and get help.
You don't understand. Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. Without it, I don't know anymore. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
There's no shame in having a problem, but you have to get treatment.
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this. I'll get help. I'm just sorry it came to
Man,
this.
I am too.
I still can't believe that could happen out in the open.
Who's talking about that?
It's those damn humans, if you ask me. They're not all bad, they're just different.
Oh, it must be this group.
They all act like they've been living here forever. The Citadel is ours.
Must have been this group here. Knocking. Hello, Anderson.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
They pulled me off the mission, just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
I won't forget this, Captain. I promise.
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He's not gonna let you waltz into his office and use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
Udina won't let this slide, Captain. You'll be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the Ambassador's computer.
Yes, we are,
Or I take my
Razzles.
chances with the patrols in
Hello.
Citadel Control.
We sure are.
Well, we're actually stealing our own ship.
Well, I mean, technically yes, but technically also no.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the Ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The Ambassador has made this personal.
So is it technically
You ready to
stealing
get the
if
hell
it's our
off
own
this
ship?
station, Commander?
Maybe not.
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Yep, back to the Normandy. Oh yeah, we're about to go to one of your favorite stages as well. With all the pretty sculptures and everything. What?
I think she meant to type something, and then
Let's go steal a ship. Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
I was just like, what?
and then maybe she just pressed the button too fast.
I've done that before.
So many times.
In entertainment news,
Love
Francis
Kindle
Kidd
mixed it
has
up. Oh,
announced
is it
plans
still-
to direct
it'll still be
Hamlet
cold?
with Elcor cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kit claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
So the only thing we missed, I believe, were some light metals.
Alrighty, boys. Back in the ship.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Do you like Udina?
Anderson?
No,
What are
I
you
don't.
doing here?
I don't know about
I
y'all.
didn't send...
That just happened.
He's waiting for that opportunity just to punch him in the face.
Okay, but
Who doesn't?
yeah, who is waiting for the opportunity?
Let's go.
To punch
Get us
him
out of
in
here,
the
Joker.
face?
Now.
Okie dokie, dudes, let's do it.
We have one location that we can hit now.
There's really only one place we need to go.
Pangea expands.
Who, oddly enough, what is called the Mexican system.
Don't think there's anything here. Agatotum has a pressure cooker atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide and ethane.
Yum.
Its scorching hot surface is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of gold. Surface gravity is comfortable at 1 standard G. There are several areas of debris that may be the wreckage of downed Prothean aerostat colonies. Based on the size of the debris fields, a population of over 100,000 was likely.
I mean, yes, the gravity is comfortable.
84 atmospheres and 510 degrees Celsius.
84 atmospheres will crush you.
And then...
Safe.
Zafe.
It's so safe.
Is a relatively small hydrogen-helium gas giant. There are several tenuous belts of debris in equatorial orbit. Spectral analysis of the material suggests artificial origin, perhaps the remains of stations that once mined Zafe for helium-3.
You hear that, y'all? It's safe.
Here we go. Time to go to Ilos.
It's so safe.
The golden age of the Protheans, Ilos was a verdant world, dotted with spires and arches of magnificent cities. Even casual observation shows this is no longer the case. Ilos has been devastated by means unknown. Its entire surface changed to the color of rust. The atmosphere shows heightened levels of oxygen. Wildfires, presumably ignited by lightning strikes, can be seen burning on the dark side. This indicates that most, if not all, respirating animal life forms have died off. Surface gravity is comfortable 1.17 standard Gs.
11 atmospheres? Alright, that's still gonna suck, though.
It's gonna be heavy, but, I mean, it's not 500 degrees Celsius.
I mean, it's true.
And the gravity's not that bad.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, the gravity is fine. It's the atmosphere, though. Yeah, exactly. But it's a dry heat.
A fire's a dry heat.
Oh, God. The air's just heavy. Dude. I am asthmatic, okay? Heavy air is not good.
Feels like I'm drinking
Commander?
the water as I walk.
We've got company.
Have those sensors picked us up yet?
Stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? We'll never get in close enough for a drop.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone.
The descent angle's too steep. It's our only option.
It's not an option. It's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker?
I can do it.
Look at this face.
Gear up and
Look
head
him
down to the
in
Mako.
his eyes,
Joker,
okay?
drop
If
us right on
Francis
top of that
can do
bastard.
it, he can do it.
Don't mess with
Alrighty,
it.
boys. We're taking the Brute Squad.
I was gonna say
We're
Brute
taking the
Squad.
Brute Squad.
Brute Squad or Bestie?
Brute Squad.
Alright. I think this is the rest of the game, too, with them.
Take the gun and the Krogan.
Take the precision and the strength.
My boyfriend and my crazy headbutting uncle. I hate those freaking statues, dude. I do. I want you to know.
Laser focused.
You two, keep moving inside now.
It's amazing how from like I'm Joker. I'm the one that makes jokes too.
So I'm Joker. I'm the and you're lying.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There's no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found some way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We'll have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Hey, kids.
It's not going to protect you at all?
I don't think so. I would say there's nothing behind the eyes, but there is. There are no eyes, really.
Just the opposite.
He's just a robot.
Started, but like I had full health. That should still not have killed me.
But it did.
Weird.
Hang on.
Why are you starting me with the freaking sniper? No, I wasn't going to die from one shot.
In front of the big one, less.
Put on barrier now.
Good idea. I like that idea. I like it a lot. No. It's much, don't you think? Okay, you got it.
Yeah, I was looking at its health and not where I was shooting for a second. Thank you. Ooh.
Any armor for Aquarium?
I don't think we'll be using it for the rest of the game.
I mean, probably not, but best you deserve the best from this.
Light Arcturian. Survivor's not usually that good. Oh, I got stuff. Tactical armor and throw.
It's not even Eye of the Tiger Survivor, it's just...
Garrus is on 2 armor.
Wow!
Actually, I'm looking at it. It's not... It's balanced, actually, if you compare the biotic protection with the other two.
The shields are not good.
But the biotic and tech protection on the other is not good.
Well, I mean, yeah, you got a point.
So I'm saying it's balanced. It's not great, but it's balanced. And this has a bonus because we added extra stuff on it too.
It's really not great.
No. What's it look like?
It's gold.
Do we want to just keep the duelist, or do you like the gold?
No, the shields on that one are better.
It kind of looks like a standard armor anyway.
And while, yes, the bionic position is not great.
There shouldn't be too many other enemies that use. Well, no, we're gonna.
I mean, this is all. This is all. Geth until it's reverse. And then one Geth.
Nice. Well.
Really don't like those.
I love how you're just freaking out. I'm just walking by.
It's like the freaking haunted forest. Look at it.
Yeah.
Like, look at that freaky circle.
Oh, here comes your face.
Oh. Make it better. Give it to me. Come on. Let's go. I really hate those tanks.
Well, you don't like the stalkers?
Well, now they are called sappers.
Oh, sappers? Okay.
Uh-huh.
I thought they were called stalkers at the beginning.
No. The more advanced ones are called sappers. We get the more advanced ones. What a treat.
I think this goes back to the beginning.
I think they're the worst robots because they do not act like the rest of the robots. They move like organic things. And it's bad.
Yeah, we're back at the beginning.
Isn't this where we got lost last time?
Yes, there's one path off of something, and I don't remember where it is.
One path off of something. It's super specific. No, not through there. Not through there.
No, actually.
Is it?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, that's it. We went. The other path takes you, and you can collect some things, but there's not. See.
You're right. Okay.
I had to think about it. I was like, wait, it's this way, isn't it? Not this way. It shows.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it. It caught me a little off guard. It just didn't look like tree. It looked like snake. So my brother has a boa constrictor, and it is probably the dumbest animal. It's so, like, he's so...
Doesn't like to go at right angles?
Yes. And he would rather... He doesn't really want to, like, lay out on his substrate. Instead, like, there's this little rocky wall that my brother has put on the side of his enclosure. And there's like a little bit of space in between the wall of the enclosure and that little rocky wall. Steve, he named it Steve, after Steve Irwin. But Steve will like literally wedge himself into like the part between the little rocky wall and the enclosure wall, and we'll just kind of chill there.
And then he freaks out like, where's my snake?
Yeah, my brother looks in the enclosure and he's like, "It's Steve, get out! Like, what's going on?"
No, Steve's...
Oh, no, he's over there.
Steve's just
being
chilling.
a doofus. Gotcha. It's the derpiest animal. literally the derpiest animal. And my brother sometimes will have to feed him because Steve, I guess, wants to play with his food. And so when it's time to feed him, like, Steve will, I guess, like, will not swallow like a boa constrictor, but instead will pretend it's a venomous snake. And it's, I don't know. He will get his food all over himself. And he will need a pet. He is probably the derpiest animal. So if you were ever afraid of snakes, remember that snakes are definitely not the apex predators you think they are. They are just really, really dumb. That said, don't do dumb things with snakes. But yes, they are dumb.
This place still has power. It must be running
Thank
off
you
its
for
own
coming to my
generator.
This is the command center for the entire complex. Zaren's troops must have sealed the door
Launched
from
it
here after all this time.
It's just you thought you saw a snake out of a tree and
Lockdown if we ever want to get
went
inside there.
And then it went into snakes of dumb. My friend Sophia said it saw a really, really dramatic spider. Like, she was just, like, kind of chilling, and then all of a sudden there was this giant-ass little spider. But then the spider saw her. And her husband. And it's like, it kind of just froze, like, oh shit, like, I'm not supposed to be here. And was really dramatic about, like, curling up into itself and pretending that it was dead, but only like a second after it found out that, you know, that there were other people in the room that could see it.
Hold on, I'm using Geth against Geth.
I'm still really dying. That was just...
Oh no. Well, I have an armor turret. I actually ran in. Yeah, I actually ran into a firefight and I actually activated these guys instead of fighting to get on my own.
Garrus is crazy.
Oh. Get him healed up this side. Just doing this for the experience really quick. Boom, 134. Wow, that did not heal him up very much.
No, it really didn't. Oh, wow. Okay.
Hello. Wait, where's my... Oh, that's right, the Thunder was better than the
Spectre rifle.
Yeah. This one's better than this.
Yeah, it is. What are we doing?
I don't know. There's a Pulse Rifle 10, but you can't add any augmentations. Garrus was what I was looking into. Medical
exoskeleton.
Now he'll get healing.
Wait. Go back.
What's up?
Oh, no. No, I was looking at the wrong thing.
Oh, okay. Not confirmed.
Never mind.
I think it's this way. We need to go. You got really quiet in game.
This mission was good at that, though.
Come on, Zaren's already got a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it, then we're just walking into a trap.
That's a chance we'll have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It's probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we can't
You can't understand it?
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Incredible. The cipher must have transferred an understanding of the Prothean language into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge. inside the archives.
What's it say? Can you make out anything useful?
Vault Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope. Act of desperation. The conduit.
It's a different person.
All is lost.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
This is where we find.
I think.
Should be like a power switch or something.
Isn't like almost camouflaging the wall?
Yeah, we ran by it like 3 times.
Yes.
This is where we came from. Oh, wait, no. We did have to go down. I think it's on the other side.
It's a grate over there. Yes. Ooh.
Heavy armor, though. There's only one human who could use heavy armor, and she was sacrificed last time. Is this still the same spot? Yes.
Well, yeah, but there's also Krogan armor in there.
That was medium, though. I don't know if it's better than... No. No. Definitely not. And no. Cool.
Alrighty, it's fine. We know what we need to know.
That's where we came from. You are right. There was always like a little side passage that we kept missing. So we go down. That just wraps around.
Anybody else was wondering why I really hate this place.
Oh, it's right here. This was locked.
I was right. It was tucked into a wall.
No, but this was here before, but it was locked. You had to get that message, and then it opened up down here. But I kept forgetting that it reopened here. And then here is going to be the power button to open the door or something. Yeah, I'm still quite proud of that hit from last week.
I love how Shepard and I have the same idle animations.
Just the...
Yes.
The neck roll. Did open this, right? Yeah, there we go. It's like I did open the door, right?
I thought Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us. We must have been in too much of it.
Or we just haven't run into it yet.
Always the optimist, Rex. He's a bomb, though.
Well, his intuition usually right.
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
They look like stasis bombs. The Protheans probably try to keep themselves alive through cryogenic freezing.
Ow.
Hey, that was rude.
Whoa.
Nice. That was good.
That's good, I feel like it.
I'm giving you a rocket launcher. Where did you get a rocket launcher? Who gave you a rocket launcher?
I didn't even notice them on the map. I was just all of a sudden driving them. 2 missiles.
tree snakes.
You okay?
No.
What's happening?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush.
I don't think Saren's behind this.
Oh yeah, a lot of plot coming up. So, Rex, Caden, and I all match.
What do you think we're gonna find down there? It has to be useful if it specifically targeted us.
Don't get your hopes up. The only thing we can depend on right now is ourselves.
And some good old...
Emotional damage!
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
Wait a minute. How come I can understand you? Why aren't you speaking the Prothean language?
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system, with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
Surrender?
The war was lost. If you'd surrendered, they might have let you live.
No offer of surrender was ever given. Our enemy had a single goal: the extinction of all advanced organic life. Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed, others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
They do this.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
How can I stop them?
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
Conduit's not a weapon. It's a backdoor onto the Citadel.
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
You were programmed to protect them, not kill them.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning. A way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
I still don't understand what's going on here. Why is Saren trying to find the conduit?
The conduit gives him access to the Citadel and the Keepers. The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Unless Saren succeeds.
Saren can use the conduit to bypass all the Citadel's external defenses.
Correct. And once inside, he can transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Help me.
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Just attack.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secret? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Sovereign must have realized organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more
Until Mass
predictable.
Effect 2.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
Let's move.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
Also, if I don't randomly tap something with the Mako and it just explodes into a fiery mess.
Wait a sec, we're about to come up on my favorite part. Oh my god. I forget about this every time. And then I remember it, like, as soon as it's about to happen, and it is one of my most favorite things ever.
So many races looked up to the Protheans as paragons of civilization. They were fooled by the Reapers, just as we were. They failed.
Keep it moving. I've got no intention of ending up like them.
Forward! A little tiny rock.
Mid-jump.
There's a save point for you.
Can't do that in the hammerhead.
No, because I could just hit a button and I'll float before I hit the ground.
Not fun.
Well, because I have a logical explanation to what you said?
Rasne, tell him it's not fun. You're not fun. Sometimes you do not understand.
Go and should have like hit the Mako like right here, but then I just saw it go through the Mako. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Thank you.
Oh, you're still alive.
Hi.
That is super chaotic. I appreciate it.
There, conduit.
I was trying to boost?
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't going to make it easy on us.
God, you guys, hang on to your swords.
moving. System's not responding. Abandon the Citadel! Evacuate the Council! Citadel Control! Citadel Control, do you copy?
Nope.
We don't got time for that.
Technically they did, because remember the original game didn't
Hammerhead.
Oh, we never had a chance to.
But you can't.
Nothing says we can't, we just never did.
It's not tanky enough.
Critical failures detected
Well, the
across
crash
all
might be a little
monitored
different,
systems.
It is not tanky enough. You cannot do that in the Hammerhead.
We just launched the tank through about 10 light years, probably.
It was the smallest, dumbest vehicle you could possibly have used, and you did it.
Alright, so we haven't used this guy yet.
Evacuation procedures. This is not a
Was it
drill.
not just an upgraded
The
version of what
Presidium
we
is
had, or?
experiencing
I think it was a
severe
different,
system
weapon.
malfunctions across the entire level. All non-emergency personnel must evacuate immediately.
Give me a rundown of the damage.
We have lost all primary power to the level. Environmental controls are not responding. Class 3 fires are burning in sectors 2, 3, 6, and 7. Civilian casualties are
Avina,
high.
I'm over here.
I am also
Avina.
detecting numerous unauthorized synthetic
God.
life
It
forms
looked
throughout
very
the
Exorcist
station.
for a minute.
They are
Well,
believed to
yeah.
be hostile. Please approach with caution.
What happened to the Council?
In accordance with standard emergency procedures, the Council has been evacuated to the Destiny Ascension.
What about Captain Anderson and Ambassador Udina? What happened to them?
I have no information on the status of specific individuals. Once the current crisis has been resolved, a complete accounting of casualties and
Getting more
survivors will
Otaru
begin.
and, like, Japanese, like, horror with how, like, the motion is.
Where's Saren?
Former Spectre agent Saren Arturius is nearing the vicinity of the Council chamber. A warrant has been issued for his arrest, though Citadel security is unable to respond at this time.
Let's just go. There's no saving it.
Come on! We need to stop Saren before it's too late!
Please begin emergency evacuation procedures.
We're at the end game, folks.
That voice does not help.
What?
Frickin' Avina.
Oh.
This is not a drill.
The Citadel's closing. They're sealing the station.
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms!
walking up an elevator shaft. But on the side of the
It's
elevator.
very good at making you forget that.
Hi, there it is. And guess what? We have to head towards it. Let me go ahead and pull this out.
And maybe throw the barrier?
When the enemy show up, because the barrier will deplete. Should be an explosion about now.
Here we go. Hey guys, what is up?
One-shotting the death right
But you know what? Y'all deserve it, okay? Like, you have not made our lives easy this entire time.
then he was on Rex. There's like nothing here. That's what I was like, that timing on that is off. Hello, welcome in.
Are you still there? You're blowing things up. Is that what you want to do? We have not blown up the earth yet, so.
You still have to wait an entire game.
Those are
Also, I didn't see it shoot. All of a sudden, there was just a missile in front of me.
I didn't even see that.
Alright, so we're just right here. I got hit by a random missile. So that's two havoc. Oh god, we're shooting them off the map.
That was supposed to happen.
Once again, that's two random missiles that's killing me. Yeah, you can take this. You're fine. It's like
No, that made no sense. It's extremely inopportune.
that's the last turn too.
Yes. Because we were literally right there. We just decided, you know what? I don't think you've suffered enough. You and your stupid hexagonal shield do not stop me.
This gun is as good as some of the sniper rifles.
Oh. My god.
Yeah, so I guess it's just a one-hit kill.
That's... Garrus, buddy. Are you okay?
Thanks for taking the shot, but... Oop,
I'm sorry. Spoilers. Movie spoilers.
What, for Pyrrha saying I'm sorry? I'm just saying because you're just like, I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah, but John actually gets good.
No, you're right. So I'm not.
Yeah, he actually, well, no.
I have to find something else.
Yep.
That was a series of events.
Disabled.
They were not important events. They were just Why did they both strafe at the same time?
There wasn't. There was only one.
I thought there were two of them.
No, there was one.
There was another guy back there, though.
But it's not the same one. There was a shadow image of the first one, and it tried to lift that.
Okay, so I wasn't wrong in seeing two.
You were
of them.
not
I
wrong in
was
seeing
just-
two, but it doubled up the first one. It's like, I'm gonna lift this thing. It's like, no.
I am confusion. I mean, look at that, though. Look at that. You know. He's just gone.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
In time for what?
The final confrontation. I think we both expected it would end like this. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open, the Reapers will return.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
You let Sovereign implant you? Are you insane?
I suppose I should
bit.
thank you, Shepard. After
Yeah, everything's
Vermeer,
out
I
of
couldn't
place,
stop
so
thinking
you
about
don't-
what you said. About Sovereign
I have to deal with this
manipulating me. About indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve. Now my doubts are gone. I believe in
Yeah,
Sovereign
you're saying
completely.
right there.
I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, and Sovereign will find a
And
place
you're
for you.
indoctrinated.
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
The relationship is symbiotic, organic and machine intertwined, a union of flesh and steel. The strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither. I am a vision of the future, Shepard, the evolution of all organic life. This is our destiny. Join Sovereign and experience a true rebirth.
Sovereign hasn't won yet. I can stop it from taking control of the station. Step aside and the invasion will never happen.
We can't stop it, not forever. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans. The Reapers are
Don't
too
give in to
powerful.
them.
Some part of you must still realize this is wrong. You can fight this.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for the implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
It's not over yet. You can still redeem yourself.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick, open the station's arms. Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down.
See if you can open a communications channel.
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please
It's
tell me
me.
that's you, Commander.
I'm here, Joker.
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Endura sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
You'd sacrifice human lives to save the Council? What have they ever done for your kind?
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign's a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
That's why you can't throw away reinforcements trying to save the Council. Hold them back until the Citadel arms open up and the human fleet can go after Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
They really have not done anything for us, but honestly, like...
Well, also I've done the math. It doesn't matter what you do. Whatever you choose to, you get the same amount of bomb points in the third game.
We'll
But
save the Council.
we're too...
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension no matter what the cost.
I hope the Council appreciates this.
They never do, but...
Alliance ships, move in. Save the Destiny Ascension.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements.
It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
Destiny Ascension, you are
Make sure he's dead.
See, I think that's the first time we've had like an appropriate character to the execution, because I think like,
Because it's usually Garrus.
no, we've had Tali do it too, because we've had Tali on this mission before, and she's the one that it's like Tali's been nice to the execution.
I am sovereign, and this station is mine.
Hanging on the wall.
Sovereign's too strong! We have to pull back!
That every time.
Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
Oh no, he's not dead. He's not dead yet. It's just pop. Or pop.
For as awful as you were, you did not deserve that. You never do.
There we go.
with everything we got.
Guard on my flank! We're going in!
That is one arm.
That's not even an arm, that's the hinge. That's like the finger joint of the arm.
That was like part of the leg.
No, I'm saying, but it's like just like the hinge part.
Well, yeah.
So it's like
But
it'd be like this for like the entire finger.
Is that Ling?
Captain Anderson, we found them. They're in here.
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
It's the only time you'll ever see a sad program. Y'all really thought I would have died?
Ambassador, Captain, Commander Shepard. We have gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that we, the Council, might live.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
The Council also owes you a great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay. You saved not just our lives, but the lives of billions from Sovereign and the Reapers.
Commander Shepard, your heroic and selfless actions serve as a symbol of everything humanity and the Alliance stand for.
And though we cannot bring back those valiant soldiers who gave their lives to save ours, we can honor their memories through our actions.
Humanity has shown it is ready to stand as a defender and protector of the galaxy. You have proved you are worthy to join our ranks and serve beside us on the Citadel Council.
Counselor, on behalf of humanity and the Alliance, we thank you for this prestigious honor and humbly accept.
How are you still alive?
We will need a list of potential candidates to fill humanity's seat on the Council.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander. Do you support any particular candidate?
We need someone with the courage to stand up for what he believes in. Someone like Captain Anderson.
Him? You must be joking. Anderson prefers to let his fists do the talking.
Only with you, Ambassador. Only with you.
Are you sure about this, Commander? The captain's a soldier, not a politician.
We've already got too many politicians on the Citadel. The captain would be perfect for this job.
I think it's an inspired choice. The Council would welcome him with open arms, should he accept.
I'm honored, Counselor. As humanity's representative, I'll do everything in my power to help the Council rebuild.
Sovereign's defeat marks the beginning of a new era for both humanity and the Council.
Sovereign was only a vanguard. The Reaper fleet is still coming. Hundreds of ships, maybe thousands. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
Even if no one else tries to help.
And
Shepard's right. Humanity is ready to do its part. United with the rest of the Council, we have the strength to overcome any
none of
challenge.
them believe me.
When the Reapers come, we must stand side by side. We must fight against them as one. And together, we will drive them back into dark space.
It's funny that he has the last line
Yeah.
out of the game. It's like,
Who was the first line?
it was just a random female character. I think. You mean on the ship? It was either Odina or Anderson. Alright. And we're gonna give the credits there, too.
Well, guys, that was Mass 1.
It took us 3 months? 2 months?
Well, it's also because, remember, we were working on this, like, 1 a week.
Oh, yeah, but that's Wife Quit. That was Wife Quit Wednesday. So.
Given the opportunity, I would probably have taken this marathon style.
I'm gonna give everybody their dues.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
No, I'm not crying at all. Hey, but we did it.
That's what he says. Is this copyright?
Like, once the song was done. Polish.
Yes.
Nice. We're into marketing. Small knot in my foot. I'm curious about the next one because... Ow.
Are you okay?
Cramp! Cramp. I was trying to move my leg and my, like, leg cramped. Ow. Oh. Ow. It's not even a posture check for me. I have to stand up.
I do not care.
Ow.
Everybody stretch. That includes you.
I try. Well, we have a stretch one as well. It's not a posture check. Ow.
Even so. Ow. We're gonna go ahead and redeem that.
Ow. Excuse me for having my
You're gonna
stomach.
drink some freaking water, dude.
I'm trying to. Oh, ow. I was literally just stretching my foot and my
More
leg is
water.
Give me a second. Ow.
Hey, we got pickle juice?
Oh, I don't think so. Oh, give me a second. Ow. Trying to stretch the
Actually,
leg.
speaking of which, I'm gonna go ahead and refill.
I actually need some as well.
Okay. Let me get over the cable.
Thank you. If you would not mind, thank you very much.
I do not.
Oh, ow. I don't know what I did. I literally just moved my leg like a little bit, and it's like, "Hi, your leg is gonna just continue to." All right. I don't know why I can't put my leg down. Like, if I try to put my leg down like normal, it just locks. Let's go here. Exit to launcher. There we go. We are just waiting on some water, and we're jumping into 2. Okay. So good at this.
Take that. If anybody concerned, that was pickle brine.
Don't mind that anyway, but ugh. Careful. Harley, welcome in.
Who are you talking to? Hey!
Welcome in.
God.
We actually just beat Mass Effect 1 and we're jumping right into Mass Effect 2. How are you doing today? All the dancing.
There we go.
We are doing great.
We were just doing a chat and stream.
That's
Hey.
great. Doing well. We just, as I said, we just beat Mass Effect 1 about 5-10 minutes ago. We were deciding the credits
about to
road.
start my absolute favorite game.
Well, we're about to start the best one in the series, period. And what is considered one of the top, 10 games made. And my favorite song. Hold on, before we start.
We're just gonna appreciate. It's audio appreciation time.
This is my favorite song out of the entire series. Okay. So we're doing a new game. Import Mass Effect 1. Shit.
This is what we get.
That one?
I hope so.
Back up. I don't know if that's the right one. Wait, there's going to be an option for
I'm pretty sure.
55.
Nope.
No. Back up.
That is
Not
the one.
Oh, give me 1 second. I need to actually
That's what we get for not.
checking out.
It's also what we get for not renaming her.
Well, we've never renamed her. She's always Jane Shepard. My leg is still cramping, even after I'm flexing. I'm just gonna have to have my leg out. It's not that part. It's all the way up here. Okay, take 2. I hope you're having a great day, though, Harley. It's always good to see you in here.
Absolutely. It is good to see you. It is good to see Raz. It is good to see Structural Regrets.
Structural Regret always just comes in and drops bits, and then it's like, want to say hi? Want to drop these off? I'm gonna go. I was like, okay, well, thank you. It's like, honestly, they don't have to do that.
They really don't.
New game.
I cannot tell them how much I appreciate it, though. We never know,
I think it's 4.
It has
because I think it went in order of who we did,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I think it's this one.
You're probably right. I'm gonna hope so.
So we're gonna find out in a second anyway.
If it says that she's a Vanguard, then we're good.
Vanguard.
Hey!
Paragon. Rex. Ashley. Save the console. So that's all the same anyway.
Yes.
So regardless, that would all be like that. So
We're nothing if not predictable. And you know what? I'm not going to apologize for it.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
I hate you so
The Council
much.
will never trust
love the
Cerberus.
actor.
They'll never
do.
accept our help. Even after everything
He's
humanity has
fantastic.
accomplished.
He plays literally one of
But
my
Shepard,
favorite characters.
They'll follow her.
And one of my least
She's a hero.
favorite.
A
well, here's the
bloody
thing, but he does such a good
But
job.
she's
You
just
hate
one
him
woman.
in this.
Exactly.
If we lose Shepard,
So it's still a
humanity
great
might well
performance.
It's like Imelda Staunton.
Then see to it that we don't.
You could love her in something else, But as soon as she picks up the Umbridge voice,
I didn't feel like reading that. Oh, we have another lovely in. Hello.
Hi.
I still think for the Legendary Edition, the game that had the best graphical upgrades for the Legendary was Mass Effect 1. Still wasn't able to change everything because...
I mean, obviously.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running
like 2 and 3 had such a big graphical upgrades from 1 to begin with that
4 days searching up and down this sector and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Thing is if he hadn't had the Sixth Sense, everyone would have died.
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out. This was the Devil version, and it was Liara who in this scene in the demo.
Shepard! Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time?
They'll be here.
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
There's no time to argue.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker. Commander! Caden, go! Now. Aye, aye. Everybody in! Go! Go! Go!
What's interesting is they didn't target the escape pods. They wanted to...
Because they're right there.
Trying to remember, did this one...
Can't hear anything, because you're in space.
This is after Dead Space, so they borrowed some of the elements from that.
It was a camera that looks suspiciously like GLaDOS.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack.
probably one of those many times where she's like, you know what? This sucks.
Oh, considering you actually die.
And everybody else sees it.
Mass Effect 2.
Yeah.
Yes, we absolutely would.
Mass Effect Genesis. Generous? Genesis.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make. The paths you choose. That turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started.
Don't have to apologize. It's just thanks for being in.
Answering a distress call.
Did you have the spicy cough?
And look where that got me.
Please tell me you didn't have the spicy cough.
We were testing out the Normandy.
Hoping it's just
Captain
allergies
Anderson's
or cold.
new ship when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Alenko. Good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for
Thanks,
biotics.
Harley.
We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them tried to take it. Lieutenant Alenko made the mistake of getting too close. Hit him with some type of energy. I grabbed him and threw him out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move. Could barely breathe.
Morally dangerous.
Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Udina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat. As was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Udina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof.
The art's really good on this. Mostly.
Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led us to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tali. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she procured some information on Saren.
Procured.
Evidence that proved Saren was dirty.
It is, yeah.
Tali's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago. including the Protheans, and disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace that they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions, but not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped her of the Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human
Finally
Spectre.
finished Cyberpunk.
My first
so I
task?
needed something to play.
Bring down
It's been a
Saren.
while since I did a full trilogy
Anderson
run.
decided to stay behind.
We're actually
getting up his ship,
doing
the
a Vanguard
Normandy.
run
He
ourselves,
told me I'd need it more
which
than
means
he
we
would.
get the.
He also pointed me in a
Rush.
direction.
The charge, yes.
Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most
My
importantly,
favorite attack, but it also
daughter
gets
of
us into
Venezia,
trouble.
Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species, Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Caden was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I decided discretion was the better part of valor, and kept my focus on our goal, finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Venezia. Saren had taken her to Noveria, where he'd enslaved the queen of a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni.
Y'all were the inspiration
He
for me
ordered
trying a
Venezia to use
Vanguard
the
run, to
same
be
technique
honest.
Liara
I
had
was so
used on me to
glad.
extract information
I
from
normally
the
do
Queen.
infiltrator or engineer, but I
Queen's
wanted to
drones
change
were
things
everywhere.
up a
They
bit.
were
My
not
solo
happy.
runs when I play
to
for
fight
fun
through
are
hundreds
usually
of them to get
infiltrator
to
because I'm
Venezia.
a heavy sniper player.
By the time we arrived, Saren was gone, with the information. I tried to reason with Venezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Venezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. The Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. Couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground.
So I took a quick trip to
Saren was
Florida.
breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. The Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently.
He doesn't have a flat face.
Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people.
This is the only thing with this
I tried to
comic.
convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people.
We also didn't draw
and that
him
Saren
any
was the real
scars.
threat.
No, that is true.
When we finally got
He
to the
has
center
some
of the
pretty
base,
deep scars
I
across
realized
his
just how
face.
close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me.
Uncomfortable.
I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split my team into 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign, the Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he'd found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Ash was a good friend and a great soldier. But I had to choose. And I chose Caden. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans.
I never noticed that.
As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. I'd never tell anyone, but I had my doubts. Leaving Ashley behind hardened my resolve, but revealed a weakness in my defenses. How many more friends and allies would I be willing to sacrifice in order to stop Saren? We arrived on Ilos close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life.
No.
The Protheans had fought and died like every species before them, but a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, tower, slowing the Reapers' return.
We decided to try out the tower this time.
To find a solution to stop the
We decided to switch it up a little bit this time.
Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel.
Look at
it
that.
It was intact, but heavily
look at how
damaged.
ridiculous that looks. Where are
He caught the
Garrus's
Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping.
Also, he's not the type to
Sovereign
be
is his flagship.
that...
There was
Yeah,
no
and
hope
how did
that
he
the
get
fleets could counterattack with enough
anti-gravity
strength to take back the
powers? Like, what are you
Citadel.
doing?
But Saren was done running.
Also, we didn't fight any Hutts
and I was
on the
done
Citadel.
chasing him.
Yeah, so
As
where
the
did they get
Alliance and
this?
Council fleets battled Saren's army outside the Citadel, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him.
That's supposed to be Rex.
He died believing that the Reapers would save him.
That's standard,
As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack.
With the comic
Despite
as well.
Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community.
Dual-wielding
Without them, the
pistols
fleets would be in disarray.
impersonating Superman.
Even with the Citadel back in my control,
Yeah, that is
Saren
not his
defeated
style.
Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet.
Yeah.
The battle
Like,
against
and
Sovereign,
he never does
a
anything
single
like that.
Reaper,
He is a
was
assault
relentless.
rifle and sniper. He is
Took
not
the
a dual
combined fleets of
pistol.
humanity and the
John
other
Woo.
races. But in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's
You are right.
efforts
It was
in
the
war
best
earned
frame
us our
in
first seat on the
entire
council,
comic.
it was a hollow victory.
Also, totally dual
The
wielding
Reapers were
pistols
still
doesn't make
out
sense to
there.
me
No,
either.
it doesn't
I
because
knew
she
the fight was
uses a
far from
shotgun.
over, but
And drones.
as the
Where's
one
her
who led the
drones?
fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities.
Go
The
for
choice
the
of humanity's
optics,
first
Chatika.
counselor was left to me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician, ruthless and ambitious. He would easily navigate the
Like to
political
remind you,
landmines that would soon be
his
placed
first
before
name
him.
is Donnell.
The other
Donnell
choice,
Odina.
Captain Anderson, the career soldier, tough
D-O-N-N-E-L-L.
but fair, but a
Sound
friend,
familiar?
and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right. Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war
The
was
face he
over.
has is just...
The threat had passed. In time, the council would rebuild itself.
Think of it as the way Garrus
The
would tell the
Citadel could
story
be
in the
repaired.
bar.
Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were
gonna
all
take
as
more than a few
powerful as
beers.
Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way.
Where do they keep
I
the
gathered my
hard
crew,
stuff,
took my
like
ship, and went in
Syrian
search of
horror?
answers. Officially, the council would only say I was assigned cleanup duty, routing out any
Oh,
remnants
boy.
of Saren's army.
Oh, it's better than
another
Joker's story
So
from
I
3.
leapt up over the over the thing. Freaking.
It's better than Joker's story from the DLC, where it gets a hold of the mech suit.
Oh God.
It's joking time.
Commander Shepard has been recovered.
The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Good lordy.
Yeah, you can see how many bones are actually intact from that image. Reanimating dead tissue. Should nobody read Frankenstein?
Yeah, but also, it's not like they necessarily, put together Shepard out of corpse, so he existed through new ones. Forgot all about that Joker story. Ooh, baby. Yes, that is me.
Vanguard.
Absolutely.
Armor piercing, barrier, slam, fortification, guest shield, boost, energy drain.
Reeve, neural shock, shredder ammo, warp ammo, Inferno.
Barrier's not effective in this one.
Okay, so
I'd go either slam or Reeve. And we can always change it as well.
Come on, it's like... I was thinking about Space Jam earlier.
Oh, well, that's because we were playing Multiverse. I was playing Multiverses, and
I know.
they had Space Jam attire.
It should have been Michael Jordan. Sorry.
Yeah, they have LeBron James from Space Jam, the new Space Jam, as a playable character in Multiverses.
It should have been Michael Jordan. Reeve is dope.
Reeve is dope. We're gonna try.
We've never used Slam before, though.
So we're gonna try it out. If it doesn't work, we can always go to the med bay and switch it, because you can do that.
That is true.
So go ahead.
But right now, we're gonna Slam because we want to.
So Slam is a combination of lift, and then you just kind of just literally, like you just pick them up and then you just.
Welcome to this. It is the literal Space Jam.
Oh
this is space.
I think she's waking up.
In space.
Damn it, Benson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the
sorry.
charts.
Slam is the one that, yes.
It's not working.
And absolutely is.
Now.
If they're on the ground, it'll automatically lift them up, but I think if you use throw and then you can... If someone uses throw or lift and then you slam them, it does double damage. Because it's combining biotics.
Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander.
Oh. I don't remember the scars being that prominent.
Do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack.
My hair.
Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
I'm doing my best.
Grab the pistol
Like a detonator combo, sort of. Yes.
You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. Well, keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
2 didn't really have detonators, but it still kind of worked to stack specials, yeah.
Yeah.
Look out!
And then you get my favorite combo in Mass Effect 3.
Squad. So I want...
It just me. So we get,
So we want Shockwave and Pull. So I got 3 points. Let's do this.
Put one on Assault Mastery.
I'm trying to get down into Pull.
Yeah.
Well, we have another one of your favorite abilities.
Oh, I missed you.
Oh, in the air too.
I missed you so much.
Shockwave is... I don't know if I like this...
Shockwave in 3 sucked, kind of.
Well, the problem is there's a lot of actual shield enemies, and Shockwave does not work on them.
It's just, it's so good in this one.
Well, because it's a combination of a shockwave and a lift. The other one is kind of like you're getting punched in the face, but this one it's like you're literally grabbing them from like underground.
I mean, maybe I ought to give it a second chance, but I love the shockwave in this game. It's fabulous.
Cool.
Yep.
That's slam.
Yep. Well, no, I mean, it's good for crowd control.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
All in today's work.
I just love the fact that it was like, I have one bullet left. Do I hit it with a bullet, or do I just... Nah, I'm just gonna charge it.
Hit it with me.
And it died. Like, it just blew up. Ow, sorry, folks. And that robot is just going, bye. Sorry, folks.
Yeah, everybody in this game shopped at the same shitty mech store.
Oh, the in-ear suits?
More reinforcements
Well,
heading
the
your
in-ear
way.
suits are...
Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to
But,
take
like, the Loki mechs. What we're really talking about.
We've been spotted.
Take the elevator down one
Nice.
floor. Hurry! Get to the door! Run!
Fire can't stop me.
You're doing fine, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got mechs closing in on my position.
I only sort of read you. See what I mean? Shitty mechs.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Subject has a name.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Oh, the running animation. So much better.
Yes.
That was a point-blank range missile.
You suck.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become a new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
Incoming! Come on over!
Oh, it's
On target!
It's not gonna work, dude.
Should have made the armor out of the stuff they made those windows out of.
Yeah.
You are not wrong. That ain't just regular tempered glass.
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Who are you?
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
Where's here?
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
I will say, in this one specific scenario, it has this one biotic killer that's actually good.
Oh, he's got pull, that's right.
The shockwaves won't hit here.
Well, no. There's
falling
nothing
back.
for it to go to.
Grab them! Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
Can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damn if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
Find them.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
Didn't sound good.
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
God, the layouts are so much better.
Hostiles! Come on!
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Hey, Jacob, can you pull this one? And then I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Not exactly. There. I was trying to slam it in the air.
Find us another route out of here.
Oh God, they found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
There,
I'm
Shepard.
working on it.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter her identity in any way, if she's somehow not the woman she used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
I mean, thanks, I guess, but...
You don't have to be such a bitch at the beginning.
Shepard, down here!
Sure.
Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Medi-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Medi-gel from the first aid
Bruh,
station on the wall.
I know.
You just said that. I'm working on
I
it.
know where it is, okay? It's
Unity.
okay. I know. It's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay. It's like...
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, hmm? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot.
I'm
How do you explain that?
yet.
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did she wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
Excuse me.
Overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles. That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Okay, that sounds familiar.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. There's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Love that you can overload the canisters when he's standing literally inches from them.
Oh, I don't do it. I tell the guy that's at point blank range to blow him up right in his face.
And he's like, sure, copy that, boss. Boop, boop, boop.
Elusive man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah. That's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him.
Yeah,
Kinda
I'll never
stuck.
work for him.
I don't care what they did or what you say. I am not working with terrorists.
You can tell it to the boss, but after we've saved our butts. We're almost at the shuttle.
Ooh. Not bad for the beginning of the game.
Have a nice trip!
Oh, where'd you...
Through the ceiling.
I lost him for a second.
That's what happens when that coffee hits. When that caffeine that you so desperately needed is just all of a sudden rushing in. turns you into a completely different person. Well, actually, not really. It just makes you like slightly more functional.
I've got him!
Still anxious. I'm just anxious fast. To orbit. These were not droids.
It went through the droids. It went through the mechs twice.
You know that group, the Bobs, the acapella group, how they had that song called "The Giant Robot Store." This is the shitty robot store.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures
also
me subject
Fluffy's
is
master plan for
salvageable.
world
The Lazarus
domination.
project will proceed as planned.
As we are going to this one.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
here. You're this one. And you're over
Okay,
here.
and okay.
Okay. Usually I can read the circuit board a little better than that, but... And then we go this way. Charge! Oh, I'm done running.
At least it's no more Blair Witch camera.
Come on,
and for that
through
I
here.
am.
We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
I also love that on your way
Dead.
out of the space station, the resurrected
What the hell
group is
are you
currently
doing?
under attack by droids. Take time to hack dead people's
My job.
Always.
Wilson
when you
betrayed
have
us all.
When you have a chance, just do it.
Well, also you yourself were dead. You have no money.
Oh.
Is that your idea of due process?
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now,
Well,
Jacob.
now you can't question him.
You should have taken him alive, see what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Damn.
Not anymore.
Okay, what happens now?
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you when he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
It's good that you become a lot better later on.
She does.
Hello, welcome in.
She does, but right now...
Well, yeah. I mean, it's the same with Jack, too. Jack is hard to...
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Hi, Sylvie.
Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Playing Torum Online.
I believe it's a Korean MMO.
2 years.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
You're so welcome.
Records show you were a spacer kid, raised mostly on one ship or another. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skillian Blitz. Do you remember
I
that?
had no choice.
A lot of lives depended on me holding that position. I did what I had to.
However you want to put it, it was damn impressive. I had friends who were there. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent.
How you doing, Sophie? Are you
Romaya, where you destroyed Saren's cloning
been kind of
facility.
keeping up a little bit with you
had
on
to leave
Twitter,
one of your
so-
squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
It was a hard choice.
I left a friend to die that day and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
You're out of options, so he doesn't really have a choice.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
He's very good at keeping me waiting.
Also, I never get to actually meet him until the end of the third game. It's always the...
Heck you, Martin Sheen.
I love
Not
Martin
really.
Sheen.
Yeah, I know. I love Martin Sheen.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I
You
know.
don't know me.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You're not my friend.
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as
Bullshit.
evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
I love the
Cut
lose
to the
this
chase.
channel Joker line you
What are the
can get
Reapers
later.
doing that made you decide to bring me back?
As do
We're
I.
at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been
I have
sleeping,
not been sleeping.
entire colonies have been disappearing.
I was
Human
currently dead.
colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the
No, I
advancement and
just need to move my
preservation
arm
of
for a second.
humanity.
You can put it back.
If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Also the way Martin
Hundreds
Sheen
of
pronounces
thousands
humanity.
of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why
Humanity.
they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their
He just
attention.
emphasizes every
Killed one of
syllable,
them.
so...
Well, yeah, but he's right. He doesn't say the H.
Oh. No, I never noticed that, actually.
Fighting
Hold
a
on.
war doesn't
Give it a
seem
second.
like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity.
Humanity,
If
yeah.
the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us
Barbara,
out, Cerberus will stop
humanity.
them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding.
I can't
Still
unhear
stretched
it, and
too
it
thin
makes
to
me
waste
giggle.
resources
Well,
verifying
she's
the
having a
Reaper
laughing
threat.
fit, so
Blaming
I
the
think it's
abductions
beyond
on
giggling.
mercs and
I hate
pirates is
myself.
easier and more convenient.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for
I'll
yourself.
be okay.
Are you sure?
I have a shuttle
No.
ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
I'm alright.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson
Is it
was one of
hot?
my best agents.
It is still
He
a
was a
little
traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Is this a volunteer job or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for,
I was
we
just
can part
voluntold.
ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you
You
to
did
do
not.
the rest.
You sat there and watched. You might have footed the bill, but you didn't do much else.
Okay.
You are not Master Chief, okay? You are way cooler than that.
Okay, so we got pull now, so then we'd need to do a 2 and a 1 for cryo, and then we have access to all of our abilities. Alright, now we can talk to people.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do
You
anything to
hadn't
betray
brought up
Cerberus,
humanity.
I'll follow
Now
your orders.
Now I can't get it out of my head. This is entirely your fault.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
Thank you.
I just hope it was worth it.
Thank you.
A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus system.
Takes full blame
They had a
and/or
small
credit.
military force for protection supplemented by
That
mechs and
sounds
security
like-
drones.
that sounds a lot
Average
like
in
you,
almost
actually.
every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Some days I want to curl up into
Any
myself.
thoughts
and then
on what we
other
might run
days
into there?
I am
A lot of empty buildings
chaos
and one giant mystery.
Today, I
I'd like
guess
to know
I
more
am
about the
chaos.
Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
Like what?
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control
Sorry,
chip
it
in my
is.
brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you.
And
I just hope his gamble pays
think
off.
of when he starts waxing poetic about Cerberus' mission to advance humanity. It's adorable seeing cows munching on cabbage. No. Because now all I'm...
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics
we
or
need
shoot
is
its
a
head off
man
at
to-
100 yards.
in
Take
the
your pick.
elusive man's outfit.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
That's humanity.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the
Cigarette
elusive
in
man
one
recognized my
thing,
potential and
cabbage in
recruited me
another.
at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
I wanted...
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I don't like
I'm
you
glad
yet.
the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Right?
Noted.
I need
Do you trust me, Commander?
artwork.
You're a good man, Jacob, but you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. but I thought the same when I was with the Alliance.
Gosh.
That's why I'm here now.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress.
It's late
Don't
now.
know much
You have
else.
an appointment in the
I guess we'll
morning.
find out when we get there.
I don't really care.
Well, I know that, but
I have to save man.
You said you served in the Alliance.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance
Like
jurisdiction.
Jacob a lot at the beginning
Technically,
too,
we weren't
but
part
I
of the
dislike him
Alliance.
more and more
If we
as
ever
the
got
game
caught, they
plays
could
out.
disavow
well, that's
any knowledge.
traditionally
We
how
were supposed to be
everyone
free
feels
from
about it.
restrictions and rules.
Worse after the
There was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser.
Had the opposite feeling.
I finally
from
just gave
Rabbit.
up.
That's how everyone feels for both characters. You like Jacob at the beginning because he's the friendly, I want to help out everything. And if you try to get in a relationship, he's the worst character in the game. Miranda, on the other hand, becomes one of the most sympathetic and empathetic characters. Excuse me. In the entire game.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council. Nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the
I
hell
have
to
now
do about it.
decided that is just
We
how
just go
it's
and find
pronounced.
out.
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
There it is. That sweet mission complete music. Oh wow.
190 Paragon right at the beginning. Long service
There's all that
bonuses.
crap that we collected.
Yeah, 25% bonus experience on all missions, retain all heavy weapons from previous playthroughs. We got the grenade launcher and more credits.
Could be you, manatee, like a sea cat with a fluffy woolly fleece. I've decided though that I like you, manatee.
We should be there shortly, Shepard.
You.
The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappeared. We've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander.
You did a
If
lot
the
of
elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
Too far back there. Whatever. Technicality.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
In other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Wow, she looks pissed. Just coming out of the ship. She's just like... Isn't there a element back here? No?
Guess not. Maybe it's another crate and or set of tanks.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Pick up here.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
God, the music is so good. It's just creepy, but...
Really jarring how Cerberus, and two anyhow, is all like, we must save humanity. But literally every time you ask about helping survivors, they're like, nah, don't even worry about it.
They're fine. Put a band-aid on it.
It was never about humanity.
Hear that? Time to spend respects.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the end of from the video store.
One last! Enemy! Here we go!
That worked out.
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
That's kind of a good sign, then.
And
that goes to there. This should be this one. These two...
listen, you were dead. Okay?
Well, maybe not dead at this
deserve
point.
this. You were.
They might just be kidnapped by this point.
No. No, I mean we
Oh.
Perfect!
Hostile forces have engaged.
They look like they're playing
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait. Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that...
I'll prove
You're
it.
alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your own commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know.
I didn't
Maybe
have a
we should
choice.
ask.
I nearly died, Tally. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate attacks on human colonies.
Likely story. No organization would commit so many resources to bring back one soldier.
You haven't seen Shepard in action, Praza. Trust me, it was money well spent. Perhaps we can work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on
Why
pilgrimage.
did Vitor come here?
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
We need to team up.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Thank you.
Why do you hate Cerberus?
People really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you
Ollie.
back.
Thank you. Hey, bestie.
It'll be a little bit until you come back with us.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
Alert.
Forgot there's a punch button on this one.
A dedicated punch button. The story of Cerberus infiltrating the flotilla is in one of the novels.
I still need to read the books. You would probably like them as well.
I want to.
Let's do these two together and then the others. Because I know one of the novels is about Saren finding Sovereign as well.
Use overload on him.
Oh!
Hate you. They're solid stories. Yeah, I want them. They also have a backstory between Anderson and Saren. See, that's what I want.
Enemy down! One left!
I unintentionally sidestepped a missile. I literally got up, moved, and it just went...
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
I can never find it. You should not be there.
Have a nice trip!
I need to get up.
Got him.
There we go!
Can you just overload with that one, please? Thank you.
There we go!
Hurry, Shepard. We are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Going to cover!
Going to cover!
Execution.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Need this guy first.
Systems active.
Overload. Take out that shield.
I don't care.
Incendiary ammo.
I've got him.
Ow.
Gotta hurt.
What did you use? He had full health bar.
I don't know. It was rude.
And it exploded on us.
I was right there.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Just grabbing ammo and a kit to get more credits. There should be salvage or something here too. Pick in here. Oh, wall safe though. You two. And yep, you two. And you two.
That's how I'm going to justify every expenditure from this particular game. We were dead. We deserved it.
Oh, there it is. I was like, I know there's some...
Is it in 2 or 3 where a headshot kill on those gets you a nuclear explosion? I think it's in 3, right?
3, I think.
I think it's in 3?
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
It's
Nobody's
Lethal.
gonna hurt you anymore.
Hi, Lethal.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Thank you.
Have to hide. Have to hide.
It's the best part of playing Infiltrator.
Also, if you have a really strong sniper as an infiltrator, you can steal the Atlas mags.
How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see
Well, thank you for dropping in, Lethal, no matter how long it is. It's
Looks like
always
security
appreciated.
footage.
Yeah.
He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
How'd you get out?
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his Enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
All right, I've got to get up early.
I think that's
so I'm
probably all
heading
we're getting
to bed.
out of him, Commander.
Hope you have a great rest of your stream. We shall.
We probably won't be up too much longer as well.
Yeah.
We did accomplish the main thing today, so.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I appreciate what you told us.
Myself,
you were very helpful.
And Ross,
I studied
and the rest of you
the
men.
monsters, the swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic, dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the quarry and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's omnital data,
traitor.
please. Just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We can work together just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omni-Tool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Let's get ourselves back where we belong.
Shepard, good work on
nobody
Freedom's
asked you.
progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vidor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the
Yeah,
abduction.
you don't seem surprised.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrive, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and work groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
What aren't you telling me?
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
Can't do it alone.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Caden Alenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to it.
Where's Liara Tisani?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you could convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky. With a lot of strings attached.
How'd you get here? It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. My team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do.
Got a point.
But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night. Good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Get the painters out here on the double. That a lot.
I can't help it.
You're also gonna get a lot of "come on inside." I'm not sorry about anything.
Welcome aboard the New Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Good point.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence.
Hello.
The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Oh, Joker won't like this.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice.
Anyone
Nothing
else
more.
I should meet?
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Okay.
Okie dokie, dudes.
Okay. I can't skip. Like, it has to show every part.
Good, now we can save.
Alright. Are we calling it for tonight?
Yes, we are.
Alright, so thank you very much everyone for showing up and joining us primarily for two, it felt like. I think we had a little.
Faye.
Howdy. Howdy, Faye.
Faye.
We're actually about to get off. We've been going for nearly 3.5 hours now. So
we have. You know what? Whatever. Hang on.
But
we love you, and we love to see you.
Ooh, Phasmo. Oh, you actually got it working? Nice. Because I know you said you were having issues with it at one point. Because it takes up a lot of like bandwidth and everything when you're playing online. But yeah, so we beat Mass Effect 1 and we started Mass Effect 2, so we're excited to continue this. This is not. I feel like this for us is not going to take as long because these missions go by really quick. If you know what you're doing.
This is my favorite of the series.
But we are going to go ahead and end this for tonight. Thank you everyone who showed up with Razne, Faye now, Razne, Lethal, Harley.
Structural
Regret, Code Space for being with us for a while, actually, so that was great.
And helping us with our mission to save humans. He's right.
Yeah, he's right. It's
right.
just it's
absolutely
just
right.
You and me. I don't know if anyone's on, and it's late, so technically we don't need. We do not need.
Except for if you're Faye and Raz, and it's Australia.
Then it's early for you, but still. No one I would usually raid.
Are they on?
All Shades is on.
Shades is on.
Crosstech, Hephora, Josia, Social Record, Double
Well, I
Again.
mean, like we said, it's Australia.
Yeah.
It's right.
It's just gonna be you and me, it looks like. Do we want to hold off on the raid because of how late it is, or?
Yeah, we actually need to.
Alright, so.
It's 2 in the morning.
Yeah, so thank you very much for everyone who joined us for this. This was a lot of fun. We made a lot of progress. We beat Mass Effect 1.
I kind of want to go back to tomorrow. Can we please? We're going back tomorrow.
We have Throwback Thursday.
I know.
We'll have to find time, because...
I do not care.
I'm just saying we will have to find time. Because I also have to run errands with...
We will find time.
We will see what happens, but Throwback Thursday is definitely happening tomorrow. And we will see what happens because...
Well, today.
True. That is very true. Throwback Thursday will be happening tomorrow afternoon, or today, this afternoon.
This afternoon, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, how am I saying this? And then we'll
I
be
would
back.
like to find time.
I know you will.
Before Wife Quit Wednesday. It can be a Wife Quit weekend or a Wife Quit weekday. I'm just saying.
Well, it just depends, because I do want to stream some other stuff on my channel as well. So.
Where there is a will, there is a way. And we must do whatever we can to save you.
I might need a break from that.
No.
But anyway, thank you all very much for dropping in today. I really appreciate everything that everyone coming in saying hi.